Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape. We're back in Havenhide, where today we're going to challenge Ivar, the King of Bones. Actually, he's challenging us, if you look here. But yeah, he's a new low-level boss. He's actually available to free-to-play, which is interesting, although not all of his drops are, unfortunately. But he's not going to be any particular challenge for us. I brought my supplies anyway, just because, but I'm not expecting too much. We need to find him, though. That looks like him there. How do we get up there? Jump over a bone pile. Sounds simple enough.
Hey, Ivar Bones.
We'll do a private encounter. Oh, we did standard respawn speed. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so this boss is meant to teach you how to dodge attacks or to protect from them based on what he's doing. So we could choose to use a protection prayer, not player, or we can just dodge. Now, as my understanding is that he actually will, okay, we killed him. He'll hit harder if you're not in melee range of him. So that is something to keep in mind for his boss fight. And his big thing, other than his rare drops, is Colossal Bones, which he only drops 100 of them, is my understanding. Or maybe they changed it. I think they changed it where there's no limit now. Yeah, they got rid of the limit. But originally he only dropped 100 of them, but they just give good prayer experience. But you can't bone crush them.
How a mess.
It's funny that he actually knows when he misses. But yeah, so that's the basic idea. He can use melee, range, and magic. And the basic idea is he gives decent XP. He drops a few interesting items. I guess we don't have to leave. He'll take a while to respawn. To go over his drops, the big thing he drops is the Bone Crusher Maul, which is a weapon that gives the Bone Crusher effect, which is good because it can take a while to unlock the Bone Crusher. And the Bone Crusher Maul right now is pretty cheap on the Grand Exchange, so I don't know if that's an accurate price, but it says it's under 7k right now, which is pretty sad. But yeah, there's really not much use for it as an item, unless you are too low level to have a Bone Crusher, in which case it's a decent weapon. And he also drops the Magic Skull Mask, which is, according to the wiki, the only piece of headgear to provide an accuracy bonus to the magic style. So technically it's best in slot if you need magic accuracy. I don't know many situations where I would need that, but technically, but it's a level 45 tier armor, so it's something there, I suppose. And outside of that, he has a pet drop, of course, and he also can drop the Giant Champion Scroll, which means finally an alternative to just fighting a bunch of hill giants over and over. Okay, let's get another kill in real quick. You never know, you might get that lucky pet in the first 5 kills. It could happen.
Stop cheating.
He doesn't like it when we dodge. But yeah, as you can see, at my level, I don't really have to try on this fight. But I still have to fight him because I do want the pet. It would be fun to get the pet. And get all the achievements and stuff, because he does have combat achievements, which is, let's see. Oh, well, you have to bury 206 bones while in his arena, so technically that's a fighting one. I think that might be the only actual fighting achievement, though. You can give him a dinosaur bone for an achievement as well. And oh, you have to use the correct prayer at least once against each of his 3 styles of attack, which I will not be bothering with today because that would require him staying alive for a while. I'm hoping he rotates between styles, because otherwise that could end up being a bit boring. But yeah, overall he won't expect any major items from this guy. He drops things like Renar seeds, toad flax, willow logs, death runes, you know, nothing life-changing, but he seems like a really good start of the game boss. And it does make me think, with them putting beginner bosses in this area, that this is kind of like a new tutorial area in its own way, and also theoretically a place they could use as a starting area in a future league, kind of like how Old School RuneScape's doing Varlamore as their starting area for their next league. So who knows what the future holds, but most importantly, I'm just happy to see Giants getting more attention. They always felt underutilized as a race in the games, where trolls and ogres and everyone got a ton of attention, and Giants just kind of existed. Despite, as far as I can tell, seeming smarter than ogres and trolls. They definitely seem that way. I don't know if they are, but they always felt like they would be. Any items this time? Rune chain body. We're rich. Yeah, I'd be curious to fight this guy with a character actually in, like, the combat level 50 stats. Not combat level 50, but, like, combat stats at the 50s, which is what the wiki recommends as the required recommended stat distribution. But yeah, I think overall this is a good little thing, but I don't know that I can really say much more about it, so we'll leave it here. I'll see you guys next episode, where we'll be checking out some more Haven Hive content. I'm probably going to be doing quite a few shorter episodes in this area, because I kind of want to check out all the little things that I had previously not really paid much attention to in video form, but I figure why not? They put a lot of little effort things in here. They're not quite mini quests, but they're not quite nothing either. So I don't know what to make of them. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!